Hi guys, this is Pano. Nice to see you again. Today we're gonna stay again on that 4-inch mark for the Bushcraft blades. So we looked at this one and we looked at this one, right? So now I'm gonna bring you this one. This is from Spyderco, and I forced patina on it. That's the Bushcraft Spyderco knife in 01 steel. Scandinavian grind, high Scandinavian grind. It's a very nice blade. One thing about when it comes to these knives, they're very good carving. The Scandi, like we talked about before, and especially this knife, it has a very comfortable handle. Maybe the most comfortable one position handle in the market. It's pretty good knife. No, not really complains about it. And it's pretty good carver. I've done many things with this one. It also has the rolled handle we talked about. Just rolls when you want to do those pepper cuts. Just lever. And just doesn't, when you're really willing and when you really want to make something, it just doesn't have the finesse. And all Scandi, they're not good slicing, game processing. That's one negative about the Scandi knives. But I see a lot of people like them. It depends what you're doing. Like mostly I see a lot of like bushcrafters like this knife. But the knife we're gonna compare this one to today, it's something different. It's from William Collins. Jr Woodsman. It's got nice liners. It's got the hidden lanyard. They're about same length, 4 inches. Difference with this one so far that I can see is this is maybe tiny bit thicker, I'd say, or it's just, if anything, I don't know, you guys can see them. Both 01 tool steel, and to me this is a very nice knife. I carved a lot of things with it also, both of them. I used it, both of them a lot. So this one has the Scandi, grind right here, which is the spot you really have the most control of the blade. And what I like about this, it has, even though it's a little blade, it has the 3 positions handle again. So when I get right to the front and I want to use your Scandi to take big chunks out, same with this knife, just hog wood out. But the difference with this one is you have the saber and you can slice. You can come right to the front, I can slice, and I can do my controlled cuts, fine feathers, control cuts. Yeah. which this one is kind of lacking on that aspect. And especially this blade, I don't know if you can see that. See that? It chipped on me. See that? My fault. It's not the knife's fault. But that's what happens when you really want to test something and you want to make sure it's gonna hold up to like things that most of us, we don't really do in every day. But I just want to push things further. I heard many good things about this knife and I just wanted to try it, and truth is, it's a very nice knife. I recommend it to anybody. And the chip happened with bone. I just cut the limb off a deer leg by baton through the bone, and of course, being Scandi, it chipped. So I did not send it back. I'm sure Spyderco would warranty it. I did not send it back because it's my fault, right? You gotta honor your mistakes. And eventually it's gonna be sharpened off as I use the knife. But if you notice where it's been chipped off, if I had this knife, it wouldn't, because it's on the saber side. So the wise man that built this knife was thinking, right? He's like, what if I make it Scandi and saber? But you can tell the control on your cut with the saber. Like, you cannot compare. Look at those fine curls. If you want to do bigger curls so you see. I like them both. They're very nice knives. Let's say if you just want to go doing bushcraft and you don't want to get the custom side of things and get, like, let's say, your own knife, because to me, like, when you spend time and when you're thinking of, you know, I want something special. I don't want to have something that everybody has. I don't want to just have a Mora, right? Everybody has a Mora, and everybody can get a Mora. So I just, you know, step it up a bit. You go to this. When you start using this knife, which I said I recommend it 100%. When you start using this knife, nature of things is, oh, you know what? That's a very nice knife. I just want, you know, I don't have the slicing abilities that I would like. Like, I want to have one knife to do everything with. Then you're moving into something like this, and then your whole world changes, guys, because you have your Scandi still, and you can continue your bushcraft. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And you could continue your bushcraft tasks with it. But you also have the saber, and you can do your slicing, and you can do your feather sticks, and it's, you can customize. Like, I like to customize my own way. Like, I want people to see this knife on my belt and say, hey, this is Pano's knife. Let me see that. Oh, whatever. It's a nice knife. It's a good, you know. And it's not what people think. It's what I like. Like, I want to have my own knife, you know. This is the thought process. So they're both sharp. They're both very sharp. Shaves very nicely. Shaves very nicely. So why don't we just do a little cutting test again and see how they hold up on their edges. We'll do again the tire 2, which is really fast. This time we'll count how many cuts each one takes to get dull. Start with the Spyderco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, pushing hard, 20, 20, I'm pushing very hard. Doesn't shave anymore. Okay? Doesn't shave anymore. So 20 cuts. So we'll go to the 01 on William Collins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stop it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, getting there, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. It could cut some more with 40, and still kind of saves with 40. So let's give it 10 more, I guess. So they're both 01. Okay, both 01. This is to show. Let's do 10 cuts real quick, see if we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I'm gonna do 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It did 10. So this one is at 50. Let's see this one, if it's gonna cut somewhere. 50, 51. It cuts just the top layer, it doesn't cut the bottom layer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to really push it. So I say 27 to 50. They're pretty. Maybe I can do 30 if I push it, but I'm not pushing with this one. So we leave it to 27 to 50, right? I can maybe do some more, but it doesn't cut easily. Top and bottom have to go twice. With one slice, it does not cut. So we're 50 to 27 cuts before they're dull. They're both sharpened quickly though, I tell you. So now we'll go. It doesn't shave. See? It doesn't shave. It doesn't shave, right? So we'll give it a few strokes. And that should be good. Still doesn't shave. Let's do it real quick. Stop it. Stop it. I told you about the tire tube. It's not a. It's a pretty fast cutting test. It just takes all the sharpness right out of the blade. Starting to shave some hair. This is what happened to the RWL 34. It just yeah. All 01. Oh, that's why people love 01, because 01 is like, so far, was my favorite steel. And some people believe into getting the stones and putting different grades. Guys, you don't need to do that with your knife. Just get used to this way, like honing them, and once in a while bring them in home, maybe once a year, then lay them down on the stone if you want. But for every day, this works fine. This way, like with your sharpening rods, with your mini stones, that's all you need to do for most of the time. You don't need to set everything on the stone. Okay, so they're both shaving, and with like a couple minutes worth of work. So final thoughts. The difference is on the heat treat on these knives. This is why this one chipped and this one hasn't so far. If I roll the edge one time and then it sharpened back up, but this is why this is more money. Okay, in this case, that's a very good production knife. I recommend it. But you're here already, right? I would pay a little bit more and go with custom. This is me, okay? Nothing wrong with this. It's very good quality. But if you want to step up, I would go with this one. Heat treat is better. It did way more cuts, like double. They're both 01. It did double the cuts. My opinion, looks prettier and it's unique to me. So again, very good knife. If you don't want to spend the extra $100 and go with this one, stay with this one. You can't go wrong. It's a pretty good blade. I like the high Scandi. Very good control. It looks cool, like especially after I force patina on it. It looks cool. This one didn't force patina. This is the heat treat. Williams, he left the heat treat on it. This also looks very cool. And double, it's got the Woodsman grind, which means it has the Scandi and it has your saber for slicing, easier control on your cuts, 3-position handle. So guys, choice is yours. Both wonderful knives. Thanks for visiting my channel again, and see you guys next time.